Since Facebook's announcements last week at the F8 conference, there's been quite a lot of discussion about their new timeline interface. Timeline's supposed to be available to everybody over the next few weeks, but we thought we'd take a quick look at the developer release just to let you see what the real changes are. So the first thing you'll notice is that there's a large image at the top of my profile. This is called the cover and replaces the smaller images that used to be shown. They were basically picked automatically from images that you'd been tagged in, although you could also remove them. But you've now got complete control over your cover, and you can choose any image that you want to. So I'm going to change my image to a photo uploaded a few weeks ago. Below the cover you can see a series of boxes which show your own profile details and links to your friends and your photo albums, pages that you've liked and apps and so on. That's all pretty much unchanged so far. But the map shows your check-ins and also any photos or comments that you might have tagged with a location when you uploaded them. Let's go back to the profile. The View Activity button gives us a list of all the Facebook activity since I started using it. And so this is a private resource, so nobody else can see your activity, and it's really to let you control privacy on what you've posted on Facebook. So here I'm changing this post from July to make it publicly visible instead of visible to just my friends. Possibly the biggest change to the profile is of course the timeline itself. So here we are in the timeline. There's no extra content here. Everything that's visible has always been visible here, but the changes make it easier to go back and look at older content and to jump back to specific dates, for example. You can see it's in 2 columns, and the timeline itself runs through the middle of the columns. At the top right, here's a date navigator that lets you go back in time to see what somebody was doing in the past. So here I am in February, painting a fence and fixing the garden path. You can also now add events and stories in the past if you want to, and it's easier to hide or in fact delete old stories. The timeline also lets you highlight some important things in your profile. So clicking the star lets you make something widescreen, or you can use the pencil to hide or delete something if that's what you want to do. Well, I hope this has been a useful tour of the new timeline interface. Facebook have made a lot of changes recently to make it easier for users to control who sees the updates that they've posted. That's probably just as well, and I think it's clear now why they've done that, because the new timeline interface makes it a lot easier for people to look back through your profile. Thanks for watching this video. For more information, please visit facebook.com/Escrivo Internet Consulting. Click on the like button and let us know what you think.